Something ancient and beautiful is awakening within humanity and within you. Welcome to the healing power of love, awakening the mastery within. I'm Robin Clayton, and in this sacred space, we explore the awakening of the heart, the quiet wisdom of the soul, and the remembrance of who we truly are. Together, we enter a deeper intelligence of love where healing begins, and the mastery already alive within you begins to rise. Take a breath, soften into this moment, and let us begin. As we enter this space together, I invite you to simply arrive, allowing your breath to deepen and your body to soften, your awareness to gently open to a living presence of Mother Earth, who's always here, always guiding, always communicating with you. And so let's step into this sacred remembering together. Welcome. Let's take a slow, gentle breath in and step with me now into this sacred sanctuary of the healing power of love. We're in union, in sacred union with Mother Earth. Long ago, when a call was sent out across the vastness of the cosmos, a call to return to this radiant living world, this divine creation known as Earth. We did not hesitate. Souls gathered. Star families remembered, and ancient companions of the earth answered this invitation. We came together with others who carried the same knowing, the same remembrance, the same sacred bond with the living planet. And I ask you, do you remember? Do you remember the call? Do you remember when we lived in harmony with the living gifts of Mother Earth? We're the ones who sang to her. We listened, and she whispered through the winds, spoke to us through the rivers, and revealed her inner teachings through the forests, the mountains, and the stars. But in time, the codes of light that pulsed through her body were veiled and lost to all but a chosen few. Yet, this living wisdom was safeguarded and protected, held deep within her crystalline heart, in sacred silence for many ages. Our voices, our wisdom, our magic and ancient remembering were lovingly held within the body of Mother Earth herself, waiting for another call to awaken. And that call is sounding now. As the Earth awakens, she's moving through a great alchemical transformation. The grid lines that traverse her body, these ancient pathways of energy and intelligence, are becoming infused once again with crystal light. And these living crystalline grids are awakening. The stargates that are embedded within the earth and the portals of light that connect this world with the greater cosmos are opening once more. But the miracle is that as our beloved Mother Earth awakens and rises into these higher frequencies of the new earth, so do we. The same crystalline structure awakening within the body of Mother Earth is also awakening within us. Our bodies are not separate from her. We too carry the crystalline architecture within our cells. We too hold stargates within our consciousness. Portals within us are beginning to open, spinning out new frequencies of light as we remember who we truly are and why we're here. So let's join our voices with the gathering of elements and elementals of nature who have long held the sacred codes of creation within themselves. The elementals of fire, the elementals of water, the elementals of earth, and the elementals of air. For eons, these beings have protected these divine frequencies, and now they're responding to our remembrance. Let us gather once again and sing the song of Mother Earth. Let us call forth the sacred codes of creation that have been waiting for us to remember. And as these codes of light awaken within the body of Mother Earth, they're igniting a spark within our own DNA, within our cells, and within the structure of our beings. These ancient codes of light are activating and lighting up within us as we remember. So take a deep breath in for a moment and close your eyes and ask yourself, do you remember when we gathered in the sanctity of nature? Do you remember when we danced upon Mother Earth and sang our gratitude to this living mother? Do you remember when we spoke to the animals and they spoke back to us in the language of knowing? Do you remember celebrating the waters of earth, the sparkling rivers and streams that carry the miracle of life throughout our beloved planet? As children, we played in those waters with joy. Little did we know that these same waters were carrying the sacred codes of light traveling across the earth, healing the land and restoring balance wherever it flowed. How magnificent this divine intelligence of nature truly is. This wisdom was nearly forgotten by most. It's now awakening, now, as we remember. I speak of the elements and the elementals of nature so that we may call upon them once again at this sacred time of remembering, because they are ready to assist us now. Externally, our world appears to be in chaos as old systems tremble and dissolve. There's unrest, confusion, and fear across this planet. Many of us understand that this is part of a great dismantling of the old matrix of control and illusion. Even with this knowing, though, our bodies and our nervous systems are feeling the intensity of this transformation. And at this time, higher dimensional energies are also streaming onto the earth in waves of light showering Mother Earth. Our nervous systems are adjusting to all of these changes on our planet. Many of us are experiencing headaches, body aches, exhaustion, dizziness, and confusion. Humanity is inundated with waves of collective fear, and when our nervous systems become overloaded, it becomes difficult to maintain peace and stillness. We're all searching, all of us, for symmetry and balance. And this is where connecting with the elements and the elementals of Mother Earth come in. For many years, I lived in Mexico, where I was taught something very sacred. It was how to interact with nature in an intimate and conscious way. We are not separate from the elements. We're made of them. Each of us carry the elements of fire, water, air, and earth within our bodies. And when we consciously work with the elementals, we awaken the elemental forces within ourselves. And this brings our nervous system back into balance, back into harmony, and returns us to coherence. So the next time you feel overwhelmed, pause, connect with the elementals of the air. Your breath is sacred. Call upon your breath. Activate the elements of air within you and begin to breathe slowly. As you breathe in, draw into your body the divine frequencies of the cosmos, where all is love, all is peace, all is harmony. And now connect with the elementals of the earth. Many of you have heard about the wisdom of walking barefoot on the ground. When you feel fearful, overwhelmed, or anxious, step onto the earth, onto grass, onto sand, onto soil, and feel the living planet beneath your feet. Now take in a deep breath and call upon the elementals of earth to gather all this stress and tension from your body. And as you breathe out, send those energies downward through your feet in a column of light into the crystalline core of Mother Earth, where they're transmuted into pure light. Imagine that your stress, fear, or anxiety is in a cocoon of light, and this cocoon is lovingly held in the heart of Mother Earth, where the transmutation takes place. And now these energies move slowly and completely transformed upward, entering your body through your feet, purified and filling you with peace. One of my favorite ways to connect with the elementals of earth is through a tree. I have a very special tree on my property I call Grandmother. Many years ago, she called me to her. She holds the wisdom of the entire region where she grows. And this wise ancient tree communicates with other trees across this land through a vast underground network of roots. I speak to her with love and respect. And in return, she shares what's most important for me to understand at that very moment. If you live near trees, near a park, or even have a favorite houseplant, begin to speak to them. Find the one that you feel drawn to and approach it with reverence and love. And when you feel comfortable, open your heart, place your arms gently around this special tree or plant, and speak words of gratitude, kindness, and honor for the wisdom that they are holding for our entire earth. And as you send love to this great being, this guardian in your home, ask that they amplify this love coming from you and send it through their root system out to all trees, plants across the earth, so that they feel love, they feel respect, and they feel honor. Just imagine these trees everywhere receiving this love. When the trees breathe in love, they breathe it back out into the world. And these sacred codes of life begin illuminating our planet once again. What patterns of remembrance are emerging from you as you hear these words? Feel the resonance you hold with just one thought, just one concept spoken here, and let it rest upon your soul until memories begin to emerge. If you're here with us today, you've done this before. You've communicated with nature on an intimate level, and you are now beginning to remember the magic within you. Invite these memories to awaken, and then follow that pathway of light into your own awareness, remembrance, and wisdom. Carry all of this magic forward in the stories that you share, the memories that you unveil within you, and share with others will lead to another thread of wisdom awakening. And this unlocks the great connection we all hold with our Mother Earth. We are a fragment of the whole. We each hold a key deep within us, and that key unlocks this sacred wisdom. Do not keep this wisdom hidden within you any longer. It's time for the sacredness that you hold to emerge and to be shared with the world. Now, as we allow sacred ceremonies and words that we once spoke to come to light, our sacred Mother Earth, Gaia, beloved Gaia, begins to sing once again. The forgotten becomes revered, and the old tales become living vibration of the divine cosmic codes within our Earth, until our Mother Gaia and each of us become the living sons that we have always been. May the love guide your path, and the mastery within you continue to awaken. And now I invite you to move with me into a deeper space within, a sacred space of meditation where remembrance awakens naturally. If you happen to be driving or doing something that requires your attention, please listen to this portion of the replay so that you can relax and receive it fully. So now, let's move gently into a meditation together. And as we enter our meditation, I'd like to share an invocation with you that I speak before every meditation. So focus your breath. Breathe in and breathe out slowly. And now breathe in again to the count of 4. Hold it to the count of 4. And exhale to the count of 8, completely and totally letting go and coming into this present moment. Put your feet flat on the ground and straighten your spine. Move your shoulders around to loosen them. Open the palms of your hands and lay them on your lap in an open, receiving position. And if you haven't done so already, just close your eyes and breathe quietly for a moment until you feel completely at ease. Now take in another deep breath through your nose. Hold to the count of 4 and release that breath completely through your mouth. And now that you're completely present, let's begin our invocation. I invite you to speak these words out loud with me and repeat them 3 times. I invoke the light of the Christ within me. I invoke the light of the Christ within me. I invoke the light of the Christ within me. This is the light of the Christ consciousness that lives within you. It's always been within you. This light, the Christ consciousness, surrounds you with a protective field of divine light and love. So now let's take in another deep breath, but this time, breathe it into your heart. Open your heart and feel this breath of life, this divine life force that pulses through you, entering your body. Pause for a moment and offer gratitude for this sacred breath that moves through you. Know that your breath is so much more than you can ever imagine. The sacred codes of creation reside within you, within your breath. Visualize and experience your body filled with brilliant luminous light. And now feel and sense your physical body filled with love. Open that sacred space within your heart and merge with this radiant light that is filling your body. Fill your entire being with sacred love that surpasses all experience of divine love that you have ever felt before. Feel within you the overwhelming expression of peace and harmony that fills every part of your being. Now breathe this feeling into every cell in your body as your entire being is totally immersed in these waves of bliss. And now, from this sacred space in your heart, put a call out to anyone who is in need of love, in need of healing, in need of comfort. From this divine mystical state of being, visualize before you people, animals, or places on Mother Earth that are in need of love, healing, balancing, and comfort. Call these beings to you. Call these places to you. And as they stand in front of you, feel this light, this love, coming into your body from the heart of Source, from the great oneness. And now, radiate these waves of love to all that you see gathering in front of you. Open this flow of love to surround and fill every being who is coming to you, as well as each place on earth that is struggling from heaviness, chaos, or fear. Send ripples of love to each location that has created imbalance within the elements and the elementals of fire, air, water, and earth. Now watch this wave of divine light as it intensifies and continues to flow into and through your being. You're a radiant beacon of light, and love radiates through you whenever you call it forth. Do this often throughout the day. Call forth those who are in need of love. Bring these waves of divine frequency of love into your field, and purposefully, with love and compassion, send a quantum wave of love and miracles out into the world. This is divine mastery radiating through you. Breathe it in. Just breathe it in. And feel that love fill you, and feel that love radiate out to all who are in need. Feel the divine moving through you. Feel the beauty moving through you. This is divine mastery radiating through you. Take another deep breath in, and slowly begin to return your awareness back into your body. Feeling the earth beneath you, noticing the space around you, and carrying this presence, this love, this deep remembrance with you. You're not separate from this earth. You're part of her living consciousness, and she's always in communion with you. So as you move through your day, may you walk gently, may you listen deeply, and may you remember the sacred connection you hold with all of life. If this space resonated with you, we invite you to continue walking with us by following our podcast, sharing with others who you feel are ready to remember. Experience this love within you. Hold it deep within you. Send love to yourself and to all those in need. And now, we gently complete our time together, and so it is. Thank you for sharing this sacred moment with us. Until we meet again, may love guide your path, may peace fill your heart, and may the light within you continue to shine brightly into the world. And remember, the mastery you seek has always been within you. Together, we are simply awakening what your soul has never forgotten. This is the healing power of love.